Hey, it's your girl Miriam, Mimi, and I am coming to you with part 8 of my experience with the narcissistic, egotistical sociopath, also known as Bishop Rick Cosby or Rickinsky Cosby. Now, before I go any further, you already know I'm going to ask you to pause the video and go follow me, like, subscribe, share, all of that. Songbird Since Birth on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So go ahead and do that. You need to do that so you can stay updated and informed on my experience with the narcissist. Okay? So, some of you may know that I did a live on this past Friday with his former girlfriend. In the video, we discussed some of our stories that we shared that were similar and some differences. Now, most of our stories were like the same. The characters just changed. So, like, there were some parts of, so with the son that was allegedly unalived by the Texas Police Department, that part of the story was the same. But in my story, he had left a church service and was going to get gas, and it happened at the gas station. He was also supposedly driving Rick's Rolls Royce. In her story, he was on a road, highway or something, driving, was pulled over on the side of the road by the cops, and that's where it happened. At that time, he supposedly, in her story, I believe, was driving a Charger. So that was, different. My story, he said that his granddaughter died. In fact, when I told y'all that he was sitting at my kitchen table, this is the exact spot that he was sitting in, okay? Crying real tears, telling me that his granddaughter had passed away, crying. I was standing like right here over his shoulder, rubbing his back, crying with him, girl, consoling him. In her story, it was the grandson that died. In both stories, the children that was supposed to have passed away were the children of the deceased son. Okay. So I've been talking to you all about my past my past experience with him. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about my current experience with him, because today, somebody say today, July 2nd, 2024, Rickinsky Cosby called me 4 times. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. F-O-U-R. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. 4 times, okay? During the call, he added the infamous mother to the call. Y'all, I was called so many names and yelling and screaming. And he threatened me. So during the phone, he said, I want you to know, when I get done with you, I guarantee you ain't gonna be breathing. I said, are you threatening me? And he didn't respond then. He was so busy talking, I don't even know if he heard the question. But I did make sure that I asked it again, because I needed to hear what he was going to say. So I said, are you threatening me? And eventually he said, yeah. I said, cool. That's exactly what I needed to hear. And so he said that, incriminating himself because, someone else heard him. And like I told him, like, everything you say to me will be reported to the authorities. So that's just where I'm at with that. She was threatening, and that ain't her first time threatening me, saying what she was going to do to me. Lady, you got one foot in the grave and one foot out. So I'm not concerned with that, you know. So that was that. But I came to y'all because he said that I'm lying on him and everything. I'm not lying. Everything that I've said that he said to me is facts of what he said to me. Now, are the stories that he told, are they factual? Probably not. But, y'all, I got something for y'all. Do you see this? This is background report. First of all, I can't go through the entire background report because it's 30 pages long, okay? Who at 40 years old has a 30-page long background report? Rikinsky, Vashon, Yornique Cosby does. Y'all, aliases. Rikinsky, Vashon Cosby, Rikinsky, Yornique Cosby, Richard Cosby, Rikinsky Y Cosby, Rikinsky V Cosby, Rikinsky Vasha Cosby. There's possible relatives that I won't go into, possible associates that I won't go into. Yeah, there's a ton of possible phone numbers. 2 pages of possible phone numbers. About 9 different email addresses. And a plethora of home addresses. I mean, God, that's a lot. But here's what I want to get to real quick, because I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to hold you. But here's what I want to get to. We're going to get to the criminal and traffic records, okay? So, likely criminal or traffic records of Rikinsky Vashon Cosby. We have here, I won't give his address or the address on here. Well, this address is mother's address. I won't give their, that personal stuff. But we have here bank fraud. Maximum security prison. Bond was $10,000. Says the subject transported from Dallas, Texas, and arrested on active warrant for bank fraud. That was in 2019. The prison bond was a maximum security prison, $10,000. Probation violation. Fraud and use possession. It looks like it was somebody's identification. These are felonies. There's a theft of property. Fugitive from justice. This is, and the arrest date for this was March 28th, 2023. Surrender of bond, theft of goods, refund fraud, failure to appear, alter firearm ID. I'm assuming, faking like he have a real ID, which his ID that he carries in his wallet is fake as well. Simple burglary, parole violation, disturbance of the peace because he was drunk, damage of property, second-degree battery. Just the list goes on and on. I just wanted to make y'all kind of aware of, like, this is stuff this is real stuff, okay? Not lies. So I'm just basically coming on here to show that what I say, whenever I say something, I have receipts. Again, it's still going on. So if you all see him, hear from him, or know of his whereabouts, this is Bishop Rick Cosby. Contact your local authorities because he is a wanted fugitive, okay? Get that done. Contact me. Let me know where you seen him. I'll call them, okay? But that's all I have for tonight. Good night.